Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Chichi and today I'm going to be talking about nudity and my perspective or views on nudity as it pertains to human beings. I personally don't believe that there's anything inherently immoral, inadequate, informal, or inappropriate about the human body, the naked human body. And this is a topic that has lingered in my mind for a while now. And I think that in my head, I have like concrete points and ideas about this topic, but I chose to shoot this randomly because it's something that I've been procrastinating for a long time. And I was like, let me just do this randomly. And hey, I'm doing it randomly. So I'm going to just like try my best to explain as much as I can, or just basically tell you how I feel about nudity and then end the video, right? But moving forward, I'll try my best to be more articulate with the points that I make and, you know, deliver them in a more structured manner. Okay, so my take is that there's nothing inherently immoral, inappropriate, improper about nudity. I think that how we currently treat our bodies as human beings is very abnormal to a certain degree, in the sense that I don't think that we fully own our bodies and fully inhabit our body to its entirety. I think oftentimes our body is treated like more like an object or advertisement rather than somewhere to live. And I say that because you can live somewhere and still choose to adorn where you live, but you know that where you live is not home simply because of how it is adorned. It is where you live because it is where you live, because it's all you have. You chose that spot for yourself, right? Yes. So I don't think the human body is inherently immoral. I don't think nakedness or nudity itself is immoral, inappropriate. I don't think there's anything inappropriate about nudity. I personally believe that being naked or like nudity is as real as it gets for any human being. And one aspect of nudity I will try to touch on is that people make it seem, or we project childlikeness onto nudity, or choosing or wanting to be naked, or lack of autonomy in choosing to be naked, in the sense that if we saw a child naked, nobody thinks about it because you're a child, like you don't know any better. Children act stupid, right? So inherently saying that choosing to want to be naked or be at ease is silly or stupid or childlike, that kind of thing. Or if you see someone that's mentally unstable who is roaming the streets naked, we don't judge them because we believe that they don't have autonomy, they're not in their right senses, right? So yes, they're making the decision to roam around the streets naked, but we believe that they're not acting autonomous to be naked. I hope that makes sense. Whatever. But I sincerely believe there's nothing inappropriate about nudity. I don't think. Yes. Oh, sorry, I've lost my track of thoughts there. So it's like we often believe that, we often project like lack of autonomy onto. No, what am I saying? What the hell? Wait, let me articulate my thoughts properly. So oftentimes we tend to project. What's the word I'm looking for? Anyways, whatever. The point I'm trying to make is that it seems as though if as a grown-up adult you chose to be naked, right? It seems like you're automatically seen as naive, stupid, or unaware, or you just don't know what you're doing, right? But I think that generally speaking, I feel like as human beings we should have healthy relationships with our bodies and not treat our bodies like commodities or things to be on constant public display for and to other people. That is one. And I think that sometimes we as people, we don't truly inhabit our bodies completely, and we only truly love and care for our bodies or accept our bodies when other people are around, and we treat our bodies as something to present for people to gawk at. And that is something that I'm learning now, that um that to perhaps get somewhere in life, you may have to commodify your body in certain aspects. I'm not judging that, or I'm not judging commodifying your body, but it's just like we take away the general soul experiences from owning a body, because like most people will tell you that human beings is like you're made of body, soul, and spirit, whatever the fuck, I don't know. But in the sense that like I could have my content, like my spirit, my soul, but and my soul, which is like a specific frequency being put into this body, is who you call chi chi. So my soul being put into something else or another vessel will not be chi chi anymore, because that person will have a different lived experience based on how they look, right? Anyways, bottom line is that I don't think there's anything wrong with nudity or choosing to be naked, and I think more people should want to be naked and embrace the wildness that comes with like that wildness that comes with being able to inhabit your body properly and confidently as a human being, and take up all the space that there is to occupy in your body, and inhabit it properly, and just stay and revel in your body without trying to construct or contort your body for the public view. That, yeah, I think I'm not sure. I'm sure that sorry. I'm sure that I definitely had more things to say, but in this very moment, I cannot articulate all the points that I desire to speak on, because, like I said, this video is very random. Like I just woke up, I just got out of bed. I was like, let me record this video because I've been procrastinating. So it's not a very detailed explanation, but I promise as time goes on, I would share my thoughts more consistently and more properly articulated on this channel. But I'm doing this because, like, if I keep waiting, I'll never do it, bro. So I'm just sorry, I'm just like saying the things that I've always wanted to say. So I'm going to be sharing more of my thoughts, my writings, and things like that. I'm going to bring them on here to properly explain, break down, yada, 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 and all that good stuff. I don't know if there's anything that I want to say that I'm not saying already. Yeah, I think that's basically all. That's everything I had to say. Accept your naked body. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing inappropriate about the naked body. I mean, obviously, in what's the word? There's nothing inherently wrong about, what am I saying? What the hell? There's nothing inherently wrong or inappropriate about the human body, but in contrast to the world that we currently live in, you would have to contort yourself to fit into various aspects of the world that we currently live in the sense that if I went to work, I put on my tie, corporate, whatever, go to work, put on dress to fit the situation that I was in. But I think that I think that the personalities or the characters or the behaviors that we take to these several places, we then bring them and apply them to ourselves, in the sense that, yes, like I could get ready to go to work and be Chichi, the worker in so and so company, but outside of that, I'm still acting or treating my body like it's some kind of commodity without fully inhabiting it properly. I hope everything I'm saying is making sense, but I promise as time goes on, I will try my best to actually write these points down and like speak on them properly. This is a very impromptu video, like literally, I just thought about it 5 minutes ago and I'm choosing to do it because I keep procrastinating and if it will not get done. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you have any questions or like any thoughts or opinions on the things that I just shared, like put them in the comment sections and I'll try my best to like, respond, expand, share, or whatever. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Bye.